Taff en route again, and this time we're going to Swindon for the Checkatrade Trophy game. Not one I would usually have gone to, but because it's local, a good chance to see some of the players we may not have seen this season so far. So I thought, yeah, why not? Let's do it. So, as per usual, in the Ashcroft car with the great man himself. Whoa, there goes the camera. There we go. There's Big Phil. Nice cheeky smile. And the girls are hiding in the back as well. So I'm going to pop this right by we got an obstruction there. Let's move it to the side. There we go. That's better. So great result on Saturday. Don't you agree, Phil? Of course,
it was very good.
And hopefully we can follow that on with a positive, at least a positive performance tonight. But the big point that we're making, and obviously the winner of the prize on Taff Live on Sunday was the person who asked, should we be taking the Checkatrade Trophy seriously because of the financial benefits that it could bring the club? And I said that's the best question of them all, because it's a very, very good point. Because we usually, to put it politely as I can, we usually absolutely spunk this one right up every season, because we play weakened teams against teams we could beat, and we go out of the group stage. We barely win a game, so we don't make any money out of it. And if there's money to be made, we need to be plugging gaps somehow, you know. I mean, we're down on our money, we're running off a deficit, we need to be finding a way of plugging those gaps. And if we can take this competition seriously every year and go on a bit of a run in it, that's a good way of plugging it up. 3 wins in this group is 30 grand straight away, and that is a lot of money for us. So take it over to Phil, who I'm pretty sure Phil agrees with me on this one.
Yeah, it's as I put on Facebook tonight, it's a financial game more than anything else. It's keep the momentum going, keep winning, give the other lads who are on the fringe of the team a chance to prove themselves. Mm-hmm. Game time, but for the club it's all about money, and as you've said, £10,000, we would have to do a lot of work to get that sort of money raised. And as you say, 3 winnable games, 30,000, and then go into the next round, which I believe is more than what the first round is. So yes, financially, it's a good thing for Newport.
Yeah, 100%. Let me put something into perspective. £10,000 is a profit of an entire season of half-time draw. This is just winning one football match. So that pretty much puts the whole thing into perspective. So as Phil mentioned then as well, a couple of the fringe players are going to give them the opportunity to prove themselves. At the end of the day, when we're doing as well as we are, what we need is to keep our best players on their game. So if this kind of game brings an opportunity for these fringe players, as Phil said, to prove themselves, they're going to be pushing the first teamers for their starting spots. And I'll tell you something now, right? None of these players want to sit on the bench. They all want to play. And even in this game, the bigger players will want to play. So I'm hoping we're going to play a team strong enough to win the game, but at the same time, give a couple of opportunities out to a couple of the lads who will push these first teamers and make sure they're earning their spot every week. At the moment, they're doing that. What we don't want is for them to start getting comfortable with their spots. So what do you think of that then, Phil? Do you think any of our current players may get a bit too cosy?
No, I don't think so. I think Flynn will keep them to the manner where it's a close unit. They're all together. Yes, at this present time there is a team playing, which a lot of the players, and we just talk of one incident, Mark O'Brien, captain fantastic, scores a winning goal, keeps us up, can't get in the side. To me, that's good, but also he should be pushing the players in front of him to make sure that if they ain't doing it, he gets a chance. But yeah, it's good as far as I don't like mentioning players, but there are a few players, one leg in and one leg out, and this is their chance. And they might not get another opportunity, or I hope they get another opportunity, because if we win tonight, we'll win the next 2. But the goalkeeper, for an instance, he's played 2 games. Joe needs to be on his toes, which I would imagine he is now. Well, as before, he's had no pressure, and that's where it comes in with Flynn. he keeps everybody involved, and that's what we want.
2 points I want to raise with you. The first one is Scott Bennett. Even though Tyreek Baconson won the official club poll for man of the match on Saturday, personally I felt Bennett was our best player that game.
I agree with that.
Would you say Bennett is quite possibly our most improved player so far this season?
Definitely. He did last year. He had a bit of an injury spell, lost his place, went from defence to midfield, and then he was covering both things, and I would think he was saying, well, yeah, okay, as long as I'm playing. We don't really want that. We want players playing in their proper positions, and he's doing that this season. He's keeping Mark O'Brien out of the side, which is an achievement in itself, and it's only good for the club. But yeah, I would agree with you definitely that the most improved player is Scotty Bennett.
Second point is, you mentioned it earlier, I wanted you to obviously mention it on camera for me now. Modou Touré. This would have been a perfect game for him to get some competitive game time at our level.
Yeah, well, from what I gather, he's not doing too bad down at Barry. But again, it's a different situation. League football to outside league is completely different. But he's getting game time and he's playing. But this would have been a perfect opportunity to play against good players. I like the chap. He's got a lot to learn, and that's why he's down at Barry.
Yeah.
But yeah, this would. I mean, the system doesn't allow it, but it would have been a perfect opportunity tonight, considering the injuries we've got to Hammond, Matt. I would have had no hesitation in playing him, but he's with Barry and he's doing his job down there.
Yeah. And I'm going to mention one thing as well about Touré playing for Barry. Now, a few people have said that they think he should be out to someone better if he's going to end up playing for us one day. But I want to make one point. The Welsh Premier League was the springboard for Christian Doidge, and look at him now.
Yeah. It's the only thing I would query about sending players to Barry is the pitch is not very good at all. I've been to there a couple of times, and I've been to a few friendlies, and it's not the best of pitches. And we're league status, and these players ain't going to learn on playing on bad pitches. You can learn in playing with bad sides, but bad pitches. And that's the only thing I would say against Barry is their pitch is not good.
Well, I can't imagine any of the pitches in the Welsh Premier League are going to be great, to be honest. I mean, you've got the 3G ones that'll be smooth enough to play decent football on, but there's a big difference playing 3G to proper grass, of course. But
I would have thought Conference would have been Conference or Conference South would have been more is
point.
To play in, really. Better grounds, better teams, but we got contacts with Barry and a good association with them, and Flinny felt it would be good for him to go there.
Well, it's the next team for Flinny, isn't it? Of course, Barry.
He went to Merthyr, didn't he? And he didn't do that bad there.
No, but I think as a springboard, the Welsh Premier League offered a brilliant one for Christian Doidge. So why not Touré? End of the day, if he does well enough this season with Barry, then we can look at a conference team, and a conference team would be interested. That's the thing, we don't know if he didn't try to send him to conference South, make some inquiries. Look, we would want to take this boy on loan, because it does work that way sometimes. But at the end of the day, he's looking good there. Let's hope he has a good season, and we'll see him next season. But en route, obviously, to Swindon now, we haven't got that long to go because it's relatively local, so we're going to love you and leave you there, guys. But what we're hopeful of, obviously, there's no point going through the starting 11. I think the second goalkeeper, Townsend's going to start, and then it'll be down to whoever Flinny wants to take out and put in. Personally, I'd like it if he went strong to go for the win tonight. And I'd imagine that, I think, obviously, where Phil was mentioning the finances earlier, that we can gain from this. Phil's obviously thinking the same way as me.
Well, he has to play 4 starters who started on Saturday.
I think it's 6 players who were included in the squad.
Yeah,
So I'd imagine.
I don't think it wouldn't be a weak side he'd put out tonight. And as I say, it's down to the players themselves, isn't it?
That's it. But anyway, thanks all for watching. For those of you who are going, we'll see you there. For those of you not, catch it on iFollow if you're subscribers.
Do you like my car thing? Look,
Oh,
Newport
yes.
County, made by Leanne, sold by Leanne.
There she is. She made them. So inquire within if you'd like one. Anyway, everybody, we'll see you in Swindon. For those of you not going, iFollow will have it. If you're not a subscriber of iFollow, it's only $4.49 a month. Is iFollow not working tonight? Well, I think we'll find a way of putting it over. Obviously, we got to do all the games, so there we go. Anyway, thanks guys, and we'll see you when we see you. Thank you, cheerio, and as always, up the county.